So before we walk through the matter and the intake, let me walk through a couple pieces of the actual contact area just to explain kind of more thoroughly what a CRM is. So with most case management systems, it's structured similarly where you have matters and contacts. But the contacts are basically just a name with some information under it. It's not that useful. Well, Lexicata, what you can do are create tags. Tags are basically labels or keywords that you can put on people that throw them into different lists or categories. So for instance, let's say I go ahead and tag you with, let's say you're a big Chargers fan, right? You said you're in San Diego, so maybe I want to tag you with Chargers. Or maybe since you're, since you're obviously a tech guy, maybe I want to tag you as a tech industry person. And then maybe I want you to go into my general newsletter, so I'm going to tag you with newsletter. So there are a couple reasons why tags are so important. Number one is just kind of refresh your memory. Let's say you and I, Andres, have a consultation, and then 2 months later you email me. I'm going to be able to easily remember who this guy is. Oh, he's the Chargers fan who's in tech. What's also nice is the ability to filter. Most systems will only allow you to search contacts based on name. Lexicata, you can actually search people based on criteria, which is pretty cool. So for instance, I can come here and say, show me all of my people who are in the tech industry. And anyone who has the tag tech is going to pop up. And then I can say, you know what, only show me my current prospects who are in tech. And then a bunch of people pop up. And then I can say, only show me the ones who came from events. And then only you and Brianna pop up who fit that criteria. So filtering is really powerful. Last but not least is going to be mass emails. For people who want to do things like newsletter campaigns, like monthly newsletters, this is going to be a great way for doing it. One of the painful things about running a newsletter is that you constantly have to keep your list of people up to date. You either have one mass list where too many people are on the same criteria, or you break your list up into different lists, like for instance, one for leads, one for clients. The problem is keeping those up to date. So Lexicata is going to help you with that. We integrate with a company called MailChimp, who's the #1 email marketing software in the world. Basically, what you can do is you can set up what are called rules or triggers in our system to push people in and out of different mailing lists, depending on how you tag them. So if I tag you with tech, you might go into my tech mailing list. Or if I have you listed as a lead, maybe you'll go into my lead list. If I change you to client, you'll go into my client list. So a lot of really cool things you can do with tags and Lexicata to manage people and kind of keep track of them. Any questions on tags, Andres?
No, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah, I think it would be cool to have that functionality to just help you remember what these people like and who they are. That's from a sales or marketing standpoint, that also helps a lot.
Exactly, and especially if you're talking about like business transactional, this client might be a client for 10 years. You want to track your whole relationship with them, or for conflicts purposes. There's a lot of benefits to doing that.
And now,
so one of the cool
now you can take me to the Chargers game too.
Exactly, right? So that's a great idea, no, but that's a great thing. Like, for instance, when we're, now that LA has like a Rams team, when for our big clients in LA, maybe if we have extra tickets, we might email our list of LA clients, be like, hey, whoever replies first gets to claim these tickets or something like that. Or we can do even a competition. Whoever sends me the most leads, I'm going to give Rams tickets to this year or something like that. So you can do some cool stuff when it comes to like, your professional relationships as well.
Oh, I noticed my picture. Now also, my picture popped up.
Yep, you'll notice exactly. So Lexicata, it auto refresh. We have what's called a social media scanner. So what our system does is our software automatically takes the contact email address and searches for all social media profiles related to that person. So you notice when I put you in, Andres, the only thing I typed in was your name and email. Well, Lexicata did the rest. It automatically pulled in your picture, and it found your LinkedIn and Twitter account. So this is cool for a couple of reasons. One, if I've never met you before, Andres, it's a great way to kind of connect with you, find out a little bit about what you do, and so on and so forth. So it's a great way to find out things about birthdays, maybe common friends, where you live, so on and so forth. It's also a great way to connect with people online. So if I want to basically build my following on social media, I can easily come here and find out what you're tweeting about, maybe if we have any common friends, so on and so forth. So it's a really valuable tool to not only remember who people are, connect with them, build your social media presence, and build your relationship as well. So any questions on social media?
No, thanks for following me on Twitter.
You're welcome. So now we go, and then again, you're going to continue to see our tweets and stuff like that over time. So again, it builds that relationship. So what I did is I just changed your email so you don't get blasted with email during the rest of this demo. You can thank me later for that.
All right.
The next thing I'm going to show you is going to be Barton. So Barton Morris, you'll notice a couple things about Barton. Number one is social media. It automatically pulled in all of his social media, including his Facebook, in addition to LinkedIn and Twitter. Number two, and most importantly, you'll notice that Barton isn't listed as a lead or a client. He's listed as a lawyer. Remember I told you we're not just here to track your leads, but your professional relationships? Well, here you go. You can actually create your own list of contact types. So for instance, lawyer, accountant, doctor, judge, police officer, whoever it may be, whoever's going to help you maintain your practice better and build your relationships, you can track them in Lexicata as well. So, you want to make sure you're maintaining any kind of relationship, CRM, contact relationship management. You'll also notice I use tags really differently. I tagged him with a criminal, so it's not as a criminal, but an area of law. So if I ever need to send out a referral, I can easily filter my system and say, show me all of my people who are criminal lawyers. And then you'll also notice I tagged them with referral source. So I can have now a separate mailing list set up for just my referral sources. So rather than having to send a monthly newsletter to everyone, I can send a specific email to a mass number of people who fit criteria. So there's a lot of cool things you can do in Lexicata with contacts. This is just a kind of brief overview. Any questions on contacts in general, though?
No, it looks good to me.